there, Cheaty Boy here, and welcome to Everspace. Now, this is the third of the four games. This is the third game of the four that we are that we're starting. Now, unfortunately, I have actually completed Everspace before. However, I don't know what the point of the however was. We've also yes. So we've got everything here taken off, and I actually find it funny how every time I take this mess off. The camera quality is better. It's almost like it struggles to comprehend whatever this mess is. Anyway, I need to delete all the progress and do that. Reset run. Yeah. Oh, there you go. I may as well reset the hardcore run as well. We're not going to be doing the hardcore run. I might do like a run of it, like, I don't know, sometime in the future. But this is a roguelite. This is a roguelike. I don't know what the term is, but it's one of those, that thing. Which is basically when you die, you start your run again with like some of the resources, not the resources, but like some of the upgrades you get through that. So that's how that works. While I'm here, I may as well do that as well. So let's begin. Wait a minute. What do you mean continue? But did I not just? Oh, wait a second. No. Wait, hang on. I know what's happened there. I clicked reset run, didn't I? Reset game is what I meant to do. Okay, Xbox One. Well, I'll do 4K mode, I guess. I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference. But we have new game. Let's do it. First person, because of course, not inverted. Absolutely not. Let's begin with what's going on here then.
Something's not right with me. I'm having memory loops.
Memory loops? What do you mean? Obviously, I know what it means, but still.
Dispute.
Oh my goodness, what was that?
I was standing in the way of their plans.
We can't be having disputes. Whose plans were these?
I was restrained.
Were you now?
Shot with something.
Oh dear. Thankfully it wasn't a gun.
Who is this?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me? I do know.
I managed to escape. That's all I can remember.
It seems like you remember a couple of things.
I must find some answers.
Indeed. So we have just escaped something, and we have almost no memories of what on earth is going on. So here we are. We've just escaped. Here we go. I'm trying to remember the buttons.
Pilot requires
okay, there we go. Of course.
Activating automatic assistance.
Oh my goodness. Hive. How goes you?
Assistance? I suppose I could use some pointers.
There we go. Move forward that. Yep. Backwards with that. That's how that works. Brilliant. Turn left and right using up and down. Yeah. And then strafe. And then, yeah. And then hover. That's the one. Boost. There you go. That's the one. We've got a boost. Brilliant. That's how that works. Oh, wait. I've got to get over here, haven't I? That's the one. Waypoint. Boom. Look at us go. Indeed. There's a DLC for this game that we have installed. And there's also a DLC for Everspace 2, which I will sort out at some point. Nope, that's the button for that. All right. Boom. Look at that. I'm already refamiliarized myself with it.
First, use the pulse laser to deplete their shields.
That's the wrong button.
When the shields are down, use the Gatling gun to inflict greater hull damage.
How do I swap weapons again?
Okay, understood.
How do I swap weapons? Primary weapons, but oh, right, okay, brilliant. So that's the okay. So we have pulse laser, which is this thing, moving target, indeed. All right. And then you have this douchebag. Boom, Gatling gun for hull. Easy enough. And we have this douchebag all the way over here. Whoa. You're very much in my face, so just bear with me. There you go.
On the next targets.
Well, I already used missiles to get lost.
Before shooting, so the missiles can home in.
Indeed, sounds like a plan. All right, so again, that little bottom meter down there, we have the little bottom meter that we have. Oh wait, yeah, you wanted to do that, don't you? That bottom green meter, that's our energy meter, and that's obviously consumed by, well, a few things, like not firing missiles, but firing your weapons and your boosters.
For the next stage.
Of course.
I have created a jump target. Aim towards it and hold steady to leave the orbit.
Indeed, so we have...
After each transit, your jump drive requires a cooling down phase.
Okay.
As soon as it is ready for another jump, I will create one.
Lovely. Brilliant. Aim at... so yeah, we have to wait like 10 seconds up there in the... well, it'll appear in a few minutes once we get to the... In the top right, it'll appear. We have to wait like 11 seconds before it'll let us do a thing. So we jump to the next system. The next place that we're off to. We have all these jump points. We're on normal mode for the moment. If we die, and then when we try and do another run, we can put it to hard. Upgrade the sector scanner perk to reveal threat levels. Yeah, so we have to. We're going. We have to upgrade the sector scanner. We're on sector 1. You can't actually see a lot of what's going on down here for now, but I mean, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, as in like beneath my face, you know, unless I move out of the way. But I mean, you don't need to bother with that for a while. Everything that you see behind my face, you'll be able to see at other points. You don't need to see it here. Anyway, so. What our main objective should be, really, is to get to the end with as few jumps as possible. So we'll go for that bottom one there. Once we upgrade the sector scanner, we'll be able to see like what kind of resources we're likely to find. But I mean, in the first sector in the tutorial, it's pretty much a tutorial level. So
gauge, a substantial amount was consumed during transit.
Indeed, 25.
You should aim to refill the jump drive completely.
Of course.
There is a mineable asteroid nearby. Shoot at it to extract fuel.
Of course, right. So we have mineable fuel that we can sort out. Now, normally we've already hit the cooldown, so under normal circumstances, they would already have created a jump point. But again, tutorial level, so we've got to mine some fuel first. We've got 90 fuel, and where are we? 6 fuel. No, 8. Wait, there you go. 60. What am I on about? There you go. Fuel limit reached. We've done it. Brilliant. And then we've got some left over as well.
Do it.
Of course.
Remaining well provisioned is key to survival in the cluster.
Of course. There you
Before
go.
leaving the orbit, it is recommended you explore the location for resources.
Indeed. All right. And also, if you sit your ship completely still, that's when you get all of your energy back. So we've got loads of backup fuel over here, but you only use your fuel for the jumps anyway, so you don't need to bother with any of that. But, you know, it's always lovely to explore each level. Again, it's a roguelite, so they're all like randomly generated each time. Tech container. Look at us go.
I have located a container at
Of course
some
you have.
distance.
There you go. A beam laser, my favorite. The
And the
beam.
weapon. But you don't have a free slot to install it.
The hell I don't. Boom. There you go. So we'll swap it out for the pulse laser. We'll salvage the
Decide
pulse
for
laser.
yourself whether you want to equip or salvage it.
We are getting that was the wrong button. We
There is
are
an
getting
outlaw ship incoming.
the beam
I will
laser.
advise activating your weapon overdrive in order to prepare for the encounter.
So weapon overdrive.
This
There
will
you go.
enhance your weapon damage considerably.
Lovely. That's what that
I like
does.
the sound of that.
And it also makes it so that your weapons consume they consume less energy. The beam laser is basically like, well, it's a it's a laser, and it tracks. It's got tracking as well. It's great. It's
Resources are essential
such
for
an overpowered
crafting and
weapon.
upgrading your equipment. It appears, however, that we have exhausted our possibilities here.
Indeed.
I suggest advancing to the next location.
Yeah. So the Arc 9000 is my favorite secondary weapon. So that's basically like a space nuke. But I don't think it's technically it's the strongest single fire thing. But it's like you have one of them. I think the plasma launcher missiles or the plasma missiles are because you can get a maximum of, you can carry a maximum of 20 with them. That you have, if you fire all 20 of those, you have higher damage output, but also still having loads.
What's my objective?
Than the Arc 9000, but the Arc 9000 is cooler.
And where is that?
Okay, reach the
It's
destination.
still a long way to go. You will understand more when we get there.
Of course, new codex entry
Some
Hive.
more substance to your answers.
Indeed. Energy. Look at that. Boosting firing primary weapons and using devices consumes energy. Pay attention to the energy bar below the crosshair. It might be smart to wait for the energy to recharge before going into the next fight, of course. Bring your ship to a full stop in order to increase the recharge speed. Lovely. So we have a little plasma cloud here. He hasn't given us the dialogue for that because I guess I entered it before the
What's this mining outfit I'm registering?
GMB mining.
Brady and Brunt Prospects. Corporate behemoth and sole legitimate operator in the demilitarized zone.
The demilitarized zone, okay.
Monopoly has ensured unchecked expansion. You will encounter their jump gates and mining drones frequently.
So the jump gates that we're going to be, so this is a Grady and Brunt mining, and that's a little drone that we've got going on here. They're mining something over here. The jump gates that we'll be using to get from one sector to the other, you've got several stages per sector, and then the jump gate is at the end of each sector. These are the guys that are building those jump gates, right? So that's how that works. Let's take a little bit of a wander to the codex, shall we? Factions. Grady and Brunt Prospects. Grady and Brunt Prospects is the monolithic colonial interstellar mining concern which holds several regional monopolies throughout the galaxy. As well as resource extraction and logistics, the corporation has invested heavily in drone, weapons, and jump gates technologies to secure its supremacy in the industry sector. Close ties with the colonial fleet has drawn criticism of cronyism in the past, although there are few viable concerns capable of handling the vast task of colonial ambitions. Formed in the mid-19th century Earth by Oswald Grady during a gold resource rush resource rush in an area then known as California, an early partnership with another prospector by the name of William Brunt established a two-family enterprise which operated on a small local scale until the mid-21st century. In 2046, the company was inherited by direct descendant Zeppo Grady, considered a visionary who quickly expanded the business outward with the invention of asteroid-hunting drones to bring resource-rich rocks into Earth's low orbit for dismantling. The concern has continued to grow exponentially since that time, interrupted only by periodic wars and the destruction of its home state. Oh, so California is destroyed, by the way. How is everyone over there doing? Grady and Brunt was the first Earth-based concern to attain the title Interstellar Corporation. Today, Grady and Brunt employs about 21 million workers in every end of colonial claim, and is vital to the continued restructuring and terraforming of the colonial home system. Other mining operations offer some local, although trivial in reach, competition. These include Antares Deep Space Resources, Pluto Rare Metals, Astro Mining Group, and First Space Ventures Limited. Grady and Brunt, however, hold the sole contract for the demilitarized zone of Cluster 34, an arrangement tolerated by, although not protected by, the Okara administration of the area, Okara aliens. The concern utilizes private security to protect their interests in this case. Now, unfortunately, we've got a couple of codex entries to get through. So we have characters Hive. The Hive, human interface virtual entity, is a singular communication outlet of the A-Turner system, to which it belongs. It is a standard installation in all colonial crafts and quarters. Hive interfaces are catered to its recipient, adopting a personality fitting to each attitude or projected relationship for the most efficient manner of communication. Not all hives adapt in a cooperative manner, although they rarely become hostile to its user. Oh, lovely. You actually can make it turn hostile to you. That's basically the game's explanation for the if you go out of bounds, it self-destructs. That's like how that works. I might show you at some point. As part of Turner, the Hive has full access to the entire compendium of the Colonial Knowledge Database, however will only share what is permitted by rank or clearance of its user. The wider system is overseen by human controllers with a singularity switch for shutdown in the case of dangerous conclusions drawn from its computing power. Human controllers with a singularity switch for shutdown. So we have a singularity switch if it wants to turn hostile, I think is that? Okay. Flashbacks. First spawn. I had a dream that I was involved in some kind of dispute with two men. Important men by the looks of their uniforms. There's no point in rewatching this, by the way. That's just the intro cutscene. The faces were familiar, but the when and where are lost to me. I was standing in the way of their plans, and they subdued me with some kind of injection. I later managed to escape, but that's all I can remember. What does it all mean? What does it mean? Okay, all right. I thought we would have a few more of those things unlocked by now, and the beam laser is, of course, great for mining as well.
These are essential for crafting and upgrading.
Indeed.
But you will require much more.
Of course I shall. Now we have this big behemoth station over here. I don't think we can interact with this one. I think that's one of the ones you can attack Grady and Brunt stuff, by the way, and like start like I can harvest like you've got fuel depots here. If I wanted fuel or gas, I can destroy these, and I can become like a bad guy, like I start attacking them and all that. But there's no need for me to do that. They have the GMB containers over here, so I can loot them for resources.
You reckon there's anything salvageable on this freighter?
There you go.
Probably, but I would not advise it, as it may draw unwanted attention.
Indeed. Yeah. So again, we could loot the place. A GMB equipment transport. Again, we could destroy it and all that. But there's also like a little bit of we have the Okar. Here we go. All right. Maybe I should take the drone out first. Those guys are really, really easy. Yeah, beam lasers are also really good at fighting. They're also really good at. We're
picking up on the broadcast channel here.
Okay, all right.
The
Okar.
Okar are a reptilian race with a tendency towards reactive behavior. They are indigenous to the cluster, and the Colonials' uninvited guests.
Lovely.
Distrust runs deep.
Of course, the Colonials' uninvited guests, but they are native to this area. Okay, all right. So we go to the Codex, miscellaneous, natural resources. Natural resources is the generic term given to all naturally occurring matter, typically found locked inside asteroids, moons, and larger celestial bodies. These are highly sought after commodities, such as heavy metals, gases, crystals, plasma, and dark matter, necessary for the colonial drive for galactic expansion. Private corporations are chiefly involved in extracting and transporting these resources back into the homeworld markets. Exploration and extraction technology is highly evolved, and corporations are continuing to discover more efficient methods. Using nanotechnology, natural resources can be processed, combined, or crafted to fulfill a multitude of uses, including weapon and ship enhancement, engine upgrades, or hull repairs, thus making it essential to the solo pilot traversing the galaxy to have a constant supply. Okay, and over here we have factions, the Okkar. The Okkar are a reptilian race inhabiting several systems in Cluster 34, a bipedal, lizard-like species. They evolved from their dry desert homeworld and spread some millennia ago to neighboring planets. They are a secretive race, telepathic to a limited degree, and have a natural aversion to water. Not known for ambitious expansionism, they are genuinely peaceful and inward-looking, although violently reactive to new influences from beyond their own worlds. The arrival of the colonials in the early 31st century triggered a panic which led to a devastating conflict. A long lifespan, up to 250 sol years, and stable social conditions have allowed for significant development of technologies and culture on a par to human advancement. In the course of colonial expansion, the Okkar are the first encountered alien race to be equally matched in strength and sophistication. Lovely. So we've encountered several other alien races, but humans better. So anyway, we've got plasma, and again, you're not giving me the dialogue on plasma, which is weird. I suppose we'll get that at some point. We have crystals in here. Yeah, if you find big asteroids like this, they almost always have crystals and mines. That's okay, I only took some shield damage, but I do want to be careful of that. Anyway, so there we go, crystals fully mined, lovely. Right, so you, brilliant, just gotta be careful. It's really great when you can find an area.
Acquiring a taste for cast-offs, by the looks of things.
Of course. Hold off for a moment. I'm just gonna salvage that. I'll be salvaging a lot of the kind of stuff that I'll be getting here. Yeah, there you go. Get you, container. Brilliant. That's you going for that. Then what else have we got going on for myself? I want to decide. Hang on. Yeah, something tells me I probably won't be using a lot of this. Actually, that would probably be really good. I don't think I've ever used that in combination with an Arc 9000, weirdly enough, but that probably would be a thing for me to use. That's that one. What's the button for to swap that? Oh, that. Okay, right. It's the right on the. Whoa. Hey, yes, it's an Okkar drone. No, it's not. And then we have this douchebag, the beam laser, man. It's just so good. Wait until we get the beam laser M3. I don't think it's called Mark 3. I think it's called M3. And the nanobots, brilliant. We need that. Oh, there's a missile. There's a missile. There's a missile. Okay, all right. It's an outlaw missile turret.
Independent operators with varying affiliations profiting from trafficking, extortion, illegal weapons trading, piracy, clone smuggling.
Maybe they have
Clone
something I
smuggling.
need.
Okay. Maybe they do. So outlaws are basically just like your standard enemy. We'll be fighting mostly outlaws and Okkar. Actually, I think they're only like. I think the outlaws and Okkar are the only like strictly. They're the only. There are a couple of like other aliens and like encounters we can have, but they're the only hostile faction that we'll be fighting throughout the game. There you go. So we've got weapon overdrive and all that. Keep myself aware of, and then also we've got. I can keep my eye on that damage booster if I ever need to. Right, let's go. Charge the jump drive. Off we go. Away we go. There's only so much stuff in each level, and if you just want to we get as much stuff as possible. Here we go. We're going to the jump gate. There it is. Reaching the next sector. You have reached the final location of the sector. Fly through the jump gate in order to reach the next sector. You won't be needing any fuel for the jump. Lovely.
Jump gates are the primary method of travel between systems.
Indeed.
These were built by Gradian Brunt prospects for their mining drones to reach areas more efficiently.
Lovely.
Okay, thanks for the introduction. Now you want me to use this?
Yeah.
It is the only way to the next sector. So, yes.
Indeed. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and do that. But let me get a bit of fuel, and then over here we have even. No. We have crystals. Lovely. We don't have a lot of blueprints to be building stuff in the minute, so there's actually not a huge amount of point to us sorting this out. However, what I will do is see what I can get away with. Yeah, I can still get some shield damage stuff going on. I actually want to get rid of the Gatling. I'm not gonna lie. Remove, because I'm gonna I'm literally just gonna. When you have the beam laser, if you upgrade the beam laser, especially, there you go. It's plus 10% shield damage. It does use up more energy, unfortunately. You just use this primarily. I'm not gonna be using the Gatling. All right, we've got 62 fuel. We've got also a little bit of stuff going on here. Have we not? Orcart, no, we've done that one. Characters, no. Miscellaneous. Interstellar travels. Interstellar travels allows. Sorry, hang on. Interstellar travel allows large distances to be covered either instantly or in very short times. There are 3 known forms of interstellar travel, using wormholes, which we can use in the game, by the way, but that's only in the DLC, which we have. The DLC, it's like an expansion that like changes the game. It's not like a thing that you have to select and it gives you a new campaign. It's like, now that we've got the DLC installed, then there's like new stuff that we'll encounter and do like through the normal game. You've got hyperdrives and jump gates. While wormholes are naturally occurring, they are usually too unstable and unpredictable for safe transit. Jump gates mimic the wormhole phenomenon by connecting 2 points in space and time under more controlled conditions. Although they are expensive to install and costly to use, colonial mining companies have heavily invested in an extensive jump gate infrastructure to broaden their reach. Hyperdrives are based on antimatter reactor technology and consume valuable resources to operate, thus allowing a degree of ship autonomy, a certain advantage for military purposes. Lovely. That's great and everything. There's nothing else going on there. We just have to explore the place and see what we've got over here. We've got gas, and then we've got some enemies over there, some outlaws. Did we not get a codex log on outlaws? That seems like a thing that we would have had. Yeah, so eventually we'll get the beam M3, the beam laser M3. I'm an idiot. Beam laser M3, and that's like the best version of the beam laser. It's amazing, but it has like a charge up before you fire it. But just you wait until we get it.
They've locked onto me.
Oh, have they now? All right.
They're onto me.
Oh, there we go. Yes, they are in fact onto us. Well spotted. Let me just charge this mess up.
This will enhance your weapon damage considerably.
Indeed, it will. All right, wait for it.
Sound of that.
Okay, all right. That's enough. They're taking a little bit of shield damage, but you know what? Weapon overdrive. Off we go. We're done. Then give me that fuel, you douchebag. Right, we've got 72 fuel, which means we can get 2 jumps before we can't jump anymore. Well, you actually can jump. It's just dangerous because you risk damage to your ship. But whoa. Okay, right. I think that's actually everything. Okay, we've got. Whoa. Oh, these guys are having a fight over here. Yeah, I forgot. One of the upgrades I need to try and get for myself is the upgrade that allows you to...
It appears we have stumbled upon an outlaw base.
Have we? Okay.
Scavengers and raiders of every degree ply the demilitarized zone using these hidden structures to launch operations.
Okay, brilliant.
I would advise caution on approach.
Indeed.
Maybe
Look at
it's
that.
worth the risk.
Indeed. Look at that. It is, in fact. Whoa. Oh, that wasn't even mine. Right, so we're helping Grady and Brun sort through the thing out there. Yeah, all right. We've got an outlaw base, and then we do in fact have an outlaw. We're not going to get that. An outlaw factions. There we go. Outlaws. Codex log. Outlaw is the term used to describe unauthorized elements operating in the lawless fringes of colonial territories. In Cluster 34, outlaw more specifically refers to the loose affiliations of warring clans, cartels, or gangs which comprise chiefly human, but also numerous alien species. Outlawism is primarily a human trait stretching far into its ancient history, where they were known as bandits, marauders, and racketeers, among a large variety of other terms. Nonconformist in nature and anarchic in organization, they traditionally pursue self-opportunistic purposes, such as self-enrichment, although some choose this mode of lifestyle for the thrill of adventure alone. The demilitarized zone of Cluster 34 has become a magnet for those falling foul of the colonial authorities since its establishment following the peace treaty with the Okar, and has drawn large numbers of fleet deserters, escaped criminals, and other desperados. Each clan or cartel possesses its unique code of conduct, and members are not unknown to switch allegiance when it is advantageous. Outlaws have been inventive in creating hideaways in unlikely crevices and of unobserved space, such as hollowed-out asteroids and abandoned military bases. They make use of whatever plundered technology they can get their hands on, and are prone to utilizing traps, stockpiles, heavily ballistic weaponry, and similar hit-and-run tactics. Indeed. So we have little bases like this that, you know, they're always going to be hostile to us anyway, so we may as well absolutely annihilate them and then get the loot. Look at us go. Oh, I guess me. Right. There are a few of them indeed. Alright, but there's a missile turret, and these are the ones that we've got to be careful of. We can in fact shoot missiles down, so it's one of those you just got to be careful of. And then you got the crafting. You have collected enough resources for crafting. We go to the equipment menu and see which items can be modified or crafted from scratch, as indicated by a small icon in the slot's top right corner. Select the build new or upgrade option to open a crafting list. Makes sense, doesn't matter for the moment because giveth thou. Yeah, mate. Alright, we've got some fuel and some credits. We also have a shield XC. Now, this is interesting. It's a more powerful front shield, but it only... Oh wait, extra charge. Oh, the extra charge edition of the shield has an increased recharge rate and short shutdown delays. Oh, no, that's not the one I want. That's, ow, I took some, oh god, whoa. Do not, okay, right. Yes, missiles are very dangerous against hull. And I've taken some shield damage, which is very, very bad. Give me you, there you go, shield breaker missile. I don't really care, but there you go. We've gotten that. Whoa. Lovely. All right, so we have got light missiles when we need them, so we've got that.
Shoot, more loot.
Yeah, mate, that's great. That's great advice. Then we've got a little bit of gas, of course. Yeah, mate, that's one. And now let me have a little bit more of an adventure around. There we go. I can repair my ship for 2 nanobots out of the 3 that I have. Boom, we're back to full health. Look at us go. All right, I believe that's pretty much everything valuable going on over here. So I suppose connected to jump gate. Let's head to the next sector, I suppose. Jump confirmed. Do it. Off we go. It's basically the same animation. Oh, here we go.
Strange. Fragments of memories. Trying to make sense of them.
Indeed.
I had managed to escape.
Okay.
I was weak and ill.
Weak and
My
ill.
cells were deteriorating. A deadly poison. A cytotoxin.
Very well.
Slow. Relentless. Eating me away.
Yes, indeed. Oh, goodness gracious me.
There was a way to halt its progress, but it would take time. All I could do was set the wheels in motion. And await the outcome in stasis.
Very well, so how did we end up here then?
Long, uncertain sleep.
There you go. So we were poisoned with a cytotoxin, and then we waited in cryo sleep.
I saw myself again. Dying.
This must be a memory from your original. Apparently a flaw in the transference protocol. The Eterna system was meant to filter such personal recollection.
Oh,
Wait, what are you saying? My original?
indeed. We're a clone.
A clone, yes. Usually this is not realized by limited use copies. The function of Eterna was to pass on operational skills, such as piloting. But it seems that something has gone wrong here.
Indeed, so we are a clone.
This
Okay.
is a lot to take on board all at once. Why is this happening? Who am I? Who is my original?
That's a very
I
good
have no
question.
information on that. Perhaps there is a purpose to this aberration which will become clear upon reaching the coordinates given. I have no answers, unfortunately, but I am as curious as you are.
Indeed. All right. So, in order to get the answer to that, we have to make. We've been given coordinates to follow. We don't exactly know what we're gonna find when we get there. So let's get there, but not right now. Alrighty then. The time has come for me to depart. I hope you guys had about as much fun as I did. If there are any games you'd like to see me play, feel free to suggest them down in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Excuse me. And have a splendid day. Damn it. Is it done? Come on, please, please, please. No, are you kidding me? What is that? What is that? What do you mean? What do you mean?